It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Commanders and the Titans. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy. For the most part, Fody did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. 2 touchdown passes, those...
It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got the Titans' field-stretching tight end. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Titans and the Jags on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the building that was open the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL. Yep. Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. A lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
That's complete right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. On the ground. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So Tennessee headed out for its second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're going to face third down. They'll throw it. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football. First down, ball at the 36. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, you can scratch that one from the playbook, and you're not going to call it again if you can't impact the tackle. You just saw him sitting right there. He was ready for a feast, and he buried that draw before it could get started.
It's It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. They're out and set, 1st and 10. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Brought in by Turner. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
They go play action here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On a quick slant, it's Legent. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. They bring Thomas in motion. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's got it near the 10. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
PAT effort coming up. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars go up 10-zip here in the 1st. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one complete to Turner. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Lawrence now off the play action. Legette's got it. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw now. Stays, and he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity in any success for an offense.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They bring Thomas in motion. Gonna start things off with a sweep. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, run!
From the 39. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34. It is cut left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw it again. That one's complete right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll throw on 2nd and 10. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He lobs it up, looking deep. He's got it inside the 10. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing it just before halftime. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. So it's halftime, and the visiting Jaguars have played themselves to a nice little lead thus far. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati, Ohio to check in on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And it was the visiting Atlanta Falcons who come in and get the victory. Michael Penix, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. 28-7, your final score. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Option design here. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Lawrence in the pistol. Dump off to his fullback. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding a big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He's got it near midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the 1st. It's a 31-yard play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. 1st down from the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here's a give up the middle. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They send a man in motion. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they face 2nd down. Handoff now out of the gun. Escapes a defender. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw it on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 34-yard line.
Setting up a throw. That one complete to Turner. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. They'll throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
This is reeled in by Leggett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. Right up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's complete to Leggett. And this one doesn't go far. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Working inside the red zone. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Second and 6.
From the 32. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Brought in by Turner. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Thought that this might be 4-down territory for him here, Brock, but they are lining up for a field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Returning it from the 4. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, Lion!
Plowing up the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. He'll try left side out of the option. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At their 48-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Has it in close. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Here we go. The Titans setting up for a big 2-point attempt. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. This is caught. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Bronco. Response in order as they take over. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying the right side. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another carry for him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Lawrence working from the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that brings up 4th and short. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And with where that punt stuck him, Brock, this is going to be tough to repeat the touchdown from their last drive. Tight end gets it running forward. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making...
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. 4th down, that much tougher. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trailing by 5. They need a lot here, but still going forward on 4th and 15. He's back to throw. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
1st and goal. They'll try an option to the left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13. They give it to him up the middle. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They'll try it with him again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Extra point attempt coming up. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hits him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Coverage by Jerry and Jones.
He'll throw it yet again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They motion the tight end over. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say goodbye from Nashville.